Quests. Wheat for the warehouse. 15 sacks of wheat from the grain farm to the north. Don't die. It's not that farm, that's the dairy farm. Snake! Yeah, I don't want to target the snake, thank you. I want to... What's the... Okay, snake, could you slither away there? Thanks. Wheat sacks. 1.
What is it? Are you unhappy with your pay as well? Go back to work.
Slow down. I'm not one of your people.
Then what do you want here? I'm busy. If I don't watch out, the slaves will take off and the boys will just hang around and be idle.
Slaves are escaping from your farm?
Yes, damn it. Go ahead and rub it in. Not enough that this Marek is constantly after me. My own people are making fun of me now.
Tell me about Marek.
He is an orc mercenary, just like me. Marek is our leader here in Montera. He sees to it that everybody works and doesn't just do what they damn well want to. I'd like to know how he does that. I can't even handle the handful of people here on the farm.
I think you may need my help.
Oh, damn. I have a feeling that I'm going to regret this. First, show me what you've got. Then maybe I'll think about it.
I don't want to get involved with the mercenary fighting, not now. So I suppose we should keep an eye out for the teleportation zone. That's the main reason I'm here at the moment anyway.
Psst. Hey you. You look different from the others here. You don't work for the orc mercenaries, do you?
I'm not a mercenary for the orcs.
Oh, then maybe you are the one I'm looking for.
Who are you looking for?
I must get out of here. But the mercenaries are watching my every step. I need someone strong who can distract them while I make a run for it.
You're one of the slaves, aren't you?
Unfortunately. That wasn't always the case. But today, there isn't much choice.
It's pretty brave of you, telling me something like that.
Ah, what have I got to lose? Either you help me now, or I'm done for.
Maybe I can help you.
I have to get to Okara, and as fast as possible. The rebels are waiting for me there. I have a very important message for them.
What sort of message for the rebels?
Forget it. I was careless enough telling you about it at all.
All right, I'll get you out of here.
How are you going to do that?
I'm not going to even bother taking the job now. The area, as far as I know, is still filled with creatures. I have no plan whatsoever. Where did he need to go? It's not visible here. Just show all of them. Kara, so north. Probably want to visit that place ourselves, so at least we know the area, and more importantly, that's more or less clear at the point. Okay, you show me that. Not something I want to start right now.
Anything is possible.
Why combat music? Ah, fucking pigs. Multiple pigs. We're supposed to get 15 sacks from this place. And I don't know exactly how many sacks do we have at the moment. That's nowhere near 15.
You should probably do it yourself.
I think I want to hear this. Still, I don't like it at all.
As if it were so easy.
Still, I don't like it at all.
Take my advice.
That's all we need.
Are you serious?
Never get anywhere. There isn't much doesn't matter.
Some things will never change. As if it were so easy.
Alchemist bench. Could probably do healing potions.
As if it were so easy.
Okay, what's the weed situation?
That's all we need.
Some things will never change. Take my advice.
10.
Don't like it at all. I don't think I want to hear this.
Not good enough. Not good enough at all.
Are you serious? We have a big problem.
Anything is possible.
It's definitely the place. It's hard to say what bags you can be picked up and what you can't.
Anything is possible.
And the game's loading. Wild boars, wild boars. No, there's a pig somewhere here. There it is. Okay. I was wondering if that side of the building had any sacks. Didn't see any. So we need to figure out where to get 5 extra wheat sacks. I certainly don't want to spend too much time on it.
I could have told you that.
We have the 10 sacks.
Doesn't matter to you.
Not sure if this place even has the extra 5. Lockpick, coins, wine, black crowbar. Not exactly wheat, but now the goddamn pig is there and I can't see shit anymore. I'm more or less stuck here. Next game.
There's another one of those damn beasts.
These damn beasts are everywhere!
I hate the beasts.
Seems to be ignoring everyone else. Excellent. Because there's like 100 of you. Please kill it. Yeah, they're not doing anything to it. This is what I hate so much. It should be pretty much instant death to the boar, but nothing's happening. Elite guards and everything, and it's just not going down. It'll die, but it should be a trivial matter instead of this huge operation that keeps going and going. I feel this is definitely a downgrade. Because they're all enemies are dangerous only against me. That's what it, and my allies, that's what it feels like. And this is the improved AI. So I'd hate to think what the original was, because it seems like retarded that the boar would be ignoring all these enemies.
I hate the beasts.
Gotta kill the steels. Now, still need those extra bags from somewhere.
Someday this will be over.
It could be that there simply aren't 15 bags to be had. What am I gonna do then? Maybe we can go to the other farm. It might have the spare we need. It's not like the guy gives a shit about how we're gonna get them, he just wants the correct number for his own purposes. And I certainly don't give a crap.
I don't like it at all.
It looks like I'm gonna get more bags out of this one, so where the hell am I gonna get the 5 more? I don't know.
Take my advice.
We'll both get in trouble.
We have a big problem.
Are you serious?
Ah, crap. Well, about this. Meat, bug, and hair. Doesn't look like there's gonna be wheat sacks here. Might be something interesting. Oh, what the Ripper Beast. Yeah. I don't think I want to fight against a Ripper Beast without any magic and have health. So, we're gonna call it a draw.
There isn't much that could happen.
Yeah, there's no wheat sacks here. So you probably do need to find them in the other farm, but where the hell are they?
There isn't much that could happen. I don't believe a word.
Either way, I need to rest.
Still, we can't go
Okay,
anywhere else.
there's clearly no wheat sacks here. So this cannot be the answer.
And it gets worse.
I'll save here, take another look at the farm. If there, I really can't spot anything, then that's it.
You're right about that.
Has to be somewhere I haven't looked before.
Are you serious?
5 bags.
I don't think I want to hear this.
How many buildings do we have? 1, 2, 3, and the mill itself. So not that many buildings either.
Some things will never change.
Maybe you could get extra bags from doing a few jobs with this guy or something like that.
It doesn't matter to you.
I just don't even see any possible locations. We've been to them all.
Are you serious?
Don't like it at all.
Nothing around the buildings, nothing in the buildings. Anything on the buildings? Hmm. There are sacks of something, but I can't interact with them. So they're not the wheat bags I'm looking for. So it looks like there's something on the roof. No, it's just something sticking through the roof. Okay, loading something again apparently. There's nothing interesting here. It's full of sacks. Why couldn't there be wheat sacks here too? In theory, this might have been something, but it's not. Loot, but not the kind of loot we were looking for, so yeah. I wonder what we're expected to do at this point. Just make the difference up somehow, or what? I mean, I don't recall even seeing wheat sacks anywhere else. Maybe they were in the city somewhere. Either way, maybe we can have 10 and report that we couldn't get 15. If it's something like that, I wish the game would basically notify us.
Well, we have a big problem. We have to watch him sick.
Are you serious?
Still can get the one big son. That's all I need. It's just
Not like that, we'll never get anywhere.
I wonder if there are other storehouses or farms outside. Maybe there are multiple wheat farms to the north. Suppose that's a possibility.
Not like that, we'll never get anywhere.
I don't think the slaves are gonna have much wheat.
Understand?
Just putting the idea out there. They would have wheat sacks, they wouldn't be slaves. Still, probably does not hurt to take a second look. After all, we haven't found the ruin yet. I don't exactly think we're gonna find it in a slave hut anyway. Who gave us the job in the first place? This looks gonna have something. It has so many things that these look like harvesting items. Hunter ingredients, crossbows, bows, skins, claws, teeth, that sort of stuff. Interesting stuff, but not exactly what we're looking for. Bread, water, and the meat.
I'll think about it. As if I don't already have enough problems.
Definitely looks like it's a farm on the item, the wheat sack.
That's all I need. Sure,
Crap. Who are you? Sobota.
Greetings, stranger. Why have you come to me?
I have no idea.
Who are you?
My name is Sobota. I have the honorable task of providing for the continued presence of slaves in this city.
Do you need help?
Help is always necessary for someone like me in this city. As a rule, all the good fighters here are just lapdogs of that Marek. No one has the courage to work on his own initiative. What about you, stranger?
What do you need?
Despite my razor-sharp attention, 2 of my slaves have escaped. I would like to get them back. I assume that they would pose no problem for a strong fighter like you.
Seems like he's short and desperately tries to peek over the dialogue box.
Tell me more about your lost slaves.
One of my slaves now works for the orc smith Thoric. Marek assigned him to the fat orc for cleaning services. He's my property, and I want him back.
You need a man with fighting strength to bring back a broken-down slave?
Well, the case is somewhat more complex. Marek just grabbed a slave right out from under my nose and gave him to one of his people.
I knew there was a catch.
The fellow who owns my slave now is called Dan. He is a gladiator in the arena.
I see. Marek isn't exactly your friend.
No, not exactly. But as long as the mercenaries outnumber us in this city, you come to terms with it, or you die.
Nice looking place. Baskets are where you hide your stuff. Chest, bundle of weapons, water pipe, lots of gold. Okay. There's no way we can take that without causing some kind of fuss. There are still buildings here we haven't checked. Thorak the Smith.
Always be firm, that's what I say.
Don't see any harm in doing the slave quest because they're basically just changing owner within the city anyway.
Teach me something about being a smith.
Pardon, slave.
Don't hit me, please.
What are you doing here?
I thought I'd take a break here in this hut. No one's using it now anyways, but I think I'd better get back to work.
Teleporter stone. It looks like a plate. Teleport to Montera. Do you have bags of wheat? Maybe I could take some of yours and give them back to you.
Here are your sacks of wheat.
Very good. But I need 15 of them. Go get the rest.
No idea where would I get the rest? Wait. Just happy I got the rune. Now I don't really have to be here anymore. Do I really want to? There are a lot of little things we could do here. Trellis. Seems like that's where Zardas is. At least. It could also mean that it's a part of a... I think that's where we can do something about the quest. To reach anywhere if we want to reach the whatever that tree logo means. I have to assume it's Druids. Seems like it's sort of our entry point into the Southern Kingdom too. Either way, screw these things here for now. Not saying that I want to do quests here, but I don't want to run around talking to people, trying to fight some weed sacks. No, no! I want to go out there, try to find things, worthwhile things, kill things. Although talking to people and getting experience, that's casket. Silver goblins. I like how the ruins are made too. You can still find interesting things in them, but they are a proper mess. And a strange mushroom. Okay, we are both looking for a group of wolves and bandits. There is a cave right in front of us, more or less. So it's more of a rebels. Really? Well, that was close.
Stop making such a commotion, or the orcs will spot us.
You rebels are dangerously close to the city.
We would take the whole place by storm if we could, but unfortunately the orcs outnumber us. We probably wouldn't even make it to the temple complex. We already had one of our men infiltrate the orc mercenaries, but somehow he hasn't achieved much so far.
What is your mission?
I'm looking for a way to get rid of the slave camp guards so that we can help the slaves. But unfortunately, the orcs will raise the alarm as soon as they notice anything suspicious. We don't stand a chance fighting them in the open. There are just too many of them.
What's the problem with your spy among the mercenaries?
We've done a lot of damage to the city lately. The orcs haven't noticed, but the mercenaries have become more cautious. Therefore, I assume that our spy is lying low so he won't blow his cover.
Too many orcs in the slave camp? We can change that.
And just how, Mr. Know-It-All? If those slave camp guards come running all at once, we're done for. One would have to pick them off one by one.
Who is your spy among the mercenaries?
If I tell you that, I might as well give myself up to the orcs right now. First, I would need some proof that I can trust you.
I will think of something to lure the slave camp guards away.
Those orcs are better at using axes than their brains. But they aren't that stupid either.
Wait and see.
Now this will be worth watching.
Bundle of weapons. Yeah, you can keep your weapons. I don't plan to do anything of the sort at the moment. I'm much more interested in spreading our influence and teleportation network. Because at the moment we don't really have even a main story or focus worth mentioning. We basically just are wasting our time leveling up, getting experience, that sort of thing. But it's very unfocused. We don't really have an overarching purpose to the things we do. I'd like to change that. we did get a level up. So more mana or more ancient knowledge. Maybe a few skills here and there. I'd like to get to the wherever there are wizards, spellcasters, that sort of thing. Simply so I could get enough alchemy so we could start doing mana potions too. It's nothing we need to absolutely do now. I'd like to at least develop it if I can. Trade. Surely we can kill a single wolf. Final words. There's not much we can do, it's just relentlessly coming at us. It's not giving us any openings. I definitely feel we would be better with two-handed weapon, something with longer reach. We have the weapon, we just need to learn the skill. Something to so we don't have to let it come so close before we can get hits on it. So I guess we're gonna kill a few wolves, get the hell out, rest, kill a few wolves, get the hell out, that sort of thing. Where the hell are you shooting that?
There are more of the beasts! There are more of the beasts!
Stay on. Yeah, I can't win against the one level, so why would I think I can win against two? Why would I think the NPCs are of any use? That sort of thing bothers me the most. They're clearly better fighters than I am, but they are much weaker at everything they do against other NPCs. I don't get what the hell is going on there. I just don't understand why would you do such a thing. Is it something like you want your main character of the game appear more heroic by nerfing everything else to uselessness? The only thing it makes me want to do is basically not use NPCs at all, because they're totally worthless sack of shit. Did I get a headshot or something? I'm pretty sure I did the double damage, but I don't get why. I only cast a single spell. It's like before. Why the double damage? Now let's tempt fate again. Come on. It's just I'm not... Run, you fool! I said run. I need some kind of a distance to the wolf before I can even use potions. Otherwise it's just gonna eat me away immediately.
Another one of those beasts.
And it's not interested in anything else. That's... I can't exactly go to the Orc City now either, because the rebels are on it. They'll die. I can't drink a potion, because the guy drinks potions so slowly. Yeah, this is a very inconvenient situation overall. Pig! I don't care what happens to rebels, I'm not gonna die because of them. Yeah, I don't like the system. Because there doesn't seem to be anything you can do to distract them, so you could buy your time to buy, you drink that potion or do something. This feels too much. Like, once they've locked on to you, and you as the main character, they're not gonna let go no matter what. At the same time, the NPCs can do whatever and they don't give a shit. If you've been there as a target, they ignore the NPCs altogether. Even if it sort of made sense in a game balancing perspective, I hate it simply because it makes the game feel like a game. I mean, if one guy is basically abandoned the fight as it's running away from you and you're not gonna catch it, two guys have decided to engage you, are now beating the shit out of you. It would be much more, unless there's some kind of an overall high tactic or strategy the enemies are following, you would assume that the opponent does one of two things. Either sees the situation is turned against it and flees, or tries to defend itself against the immediate attackers who are causing him damage. Here it seems like, yeah, you're the target, the only guy that matters in the game, so they're gonna ignore everything else. And that just feels wrong. Even though it is true, but it's a big part of immersion in these games, and I feel it's more relevant here than in most games because they build quite a immersive world, is that you as a player sort of dive into a world created and you adjust to the realities of that world. Not that you jump into the game and the game adjusts itself and game world to basically the player and his one character. It's just wrong. It shouldn't be like that. So far so good, but if that would have been the last wolf, we would have gotten the experience from the quests. Well, I'm at least happy that the body seems to stay at this point. In the previous games, if you walk too far away from the bodies, they just disappeared immediately. And more wolves. I'd like to wrap up at least this. I don't want to get the boar to... A little bit of rest and back into the game. I think the biggest problem is that we lack proper armor. We could afford light armor, but at the same time I don't think we can go around running in rebel armor. And I don't particularly want to go in orc armor either. Either way, it's going to cause us trouble, inconveniences. So if I could get some cover neutral, better armor, maybe mage armor, something like that, that'd be great. And more rain, thanks. Because nothing makes the game feel better than ambient static. And all audio. Or should kill the boar. Oh. Not now. Oh shit. It's in half health, surely we can win against it. Well, I'm terrible against wolves. Yes, that was the final one. Ah, good timing on that. That's a lot of wolf pelts wasted though. Not that I care too much about hunting. I think in 2 I took it mainly as a source of income and later on because it was part of needed parts of creatures to learn, manufacture spell runes. But here that seems unnecessary. Quarterstaff. For disease, healing, boost, endurance. Yeah, I'm thinking of learning the staff skill. It might do much better against these type of opponents anyway. Wenzel's sword. gold coins. Summon lightning. Protection against missiles. Hunting bow. Cold lightning is probably very valuable. No, it's summon lightning. Yeah, it requires knowledge of 230 to learn. So I'm guessing it's very close to either fire rain or meteor. It should be closer to meteor than fire rain. Still, not quite sure if it's basically a strong area of effect attack spell anyway. So I'm sort of saving them simply because naturally these situations don't require them, but we have already 5 of them. But if we get into any kind of serious combat we have to handle, there's no way my abilities are gonna carry through that. So I'm holding them in my back pocket against such situations. We have to fight against cause of a lot against a huge number of orcs, for example. There's no way we can do it without resorting into some of these. Winsel's sword. Lest requires 160 strength. Who is Wenzel? No. I have sword now. Probably someone inside the city. I will stand to reason at least. Either way, I'm just gonna go and report my success. Now just tell me who exactly gave me the quest. Dennis. Yeah, he's the dairy farm manager. Okay. That's a good place to stop anyway. I'm sort of thinking of moving on from this place now. Not to say I won't come back here fairly soon and try to complete some of these quests, but as I said, I'd like to spread our influence. Basically, maybe reach areas where the random enemies or in the wilderness enemies are way beyond us. So we could sort of get a feel where are we okay to go with our abilities. See the edges of what we can do and go.
Beat it, you worm.
Taking a little break, huh? Shouldn't you be watching the slaves or something?
Why is that any of your business? Leave me alone.
It seems empty. Oh.
The stray wolves have been eliminated.
You mean I can relax now?
Sure looks like it.
That's a comforting thought. Good job. Here's your reward.
5,000 gold, 500 gold, 500 experience. So nothing major, but still a welcome addition. We are fairly close to another level up. Actually, I think I didn't use my points last time simply because I didn't have the teleportation stone yet. Poison a target. I'd like to get Summon Goblin, actually. Icelands is also troublesome. It's same mana cost as the Lightning Bolt, but it requires double the Ancient Knowledge, and I'm wondering why. Why would it do that? Same with the Fireball, though. We could afford the Fireball now. Frostwave. Ice Illusion. Summon Golem. I'm sort of worried about the summoning spells, though. I mean, all NPCs are absolutely worthless pieces of shit at this moment, so would the goblins really be any better? But they're 40 mana to cast summon, so we could summon even now 3 already. So maybe we could overwhelm enemies, and just having them attack someone might do things like interrupt. Flaming Sword. Heal Other might be valuable. Your Poison might be valuable. Cure Disease might be valuable. Summon Skeleton. Ancient Knowledge 105. Night to Day. So you can turn night to a day, and it's the same effect as being rested. Oh. Yeah, I just don't know where to put my points. Is it worthwhile? Shit, we're gonna get another level up anyway soon, so I think I'm going to fill up a little bit. Staff fighting is something I'd really like. It doesn't require any additional LP to unlock. Yes, it requires LP to unlock. You don't have to raise Ancient Knowledge to get it. We could even take staff fighting too. Hero is a good staff fighter. So basically, without getting any extra ancient knowledge, we could become proficient staff fighter. We have a staff. It would do more damage than the sword. That might be a good thing to go after. Either way, I want to spend the points now. I'm sure you can be a pure caster. In this game, thanks to the huge amount of, well, at least a solid amount of initial mana you got, it seems like you can play a pure magic user. But it's never worked all that well.
Teach me something about ancient magic.
Okay, staff fighting. 5 LP.
I want to learn staff fighting.
A staff is awfully long. You can use that to keep your opponents at bay, if you strike properly.
almost no one will have a chance against you.
We would also have improved ropes, but it's not with that name. Improved light armor. I think I'm taking the improved staff fighting while we're at it. We'll be left with 6 points, I think.
Teach me something about ancient magic.
You aren't ready for that.
I want to improve my skill with the staff.
Your opponent will always underestimate a staff. It doesn't seem as dangerous as a sword or an axe. Use that. There are maneuvers that aren't possible with a sword. If you surprise your opponent, you've almost won.
Yeah, but not really. I think... Yeah, we have 6 points. We need alchemy. Okay. I'm not gonna spend points on alchemy, at least not yet. More mana. 5 points there should give us 20 additional points. I don't want to take ancient knowledge now. It would help, sure, but I'd like additional spells first. Because the ancient knowledge level we have is good enough for that. Need to go to a shrine.
Enos. Grant me magic power.
So, 170 mana points, 50 ancient skill, and new melee weapon. Our defenses are terribly weak. Okay. New capabilities, fully healed. New adventures awaits. And from Montera we could go to Gotha or Trellis. And I have to say Trellis should be our primary goal. It's at the crossroad between two kingdoms and a couple of cities very close to where the likely place for druids were. So yeah, I think we're going to go try to reach Trellish. I'm not going to do a blind run this time though. We use Montera as base and try to clear a way to Trellis.